Hey YouTube, this is your girl Sarah Talks. So my topic for today is respect. 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 Learn to respect people. I can't tell you how hard it is for people to do this one simple thing. Respect people. How hard is that? Well, let's talk about it. A lot of times people feel disrespected. You can disrespect someone without you even knowing that you disrespected the person. How does that happen? You see, things that may not bother you or offend you could easily offend someone else. And automatically that person feels disrespected. Then they're angry, and then there's all this unnecessary drama. So what do you do in a situation like that? Oftentimes when you disrespect someone, they'll tell you right away. And then you can nip it in the bud. Even though it may not be that serious to you, just apologize and move on. Or there can be situations that you could have disrespected someone, that person never says anything, and then they just have an attitude towards you and you have no clue as to why the person is acting like that in the first place. So you decide to have a conversation, and then you find out what they were offended about. 99% of the time you're looking at the person like they're crazy, like you seriously offended over this. But again, everyone has their things that they feel disrespected about. Let me give you an example. I remember one time I was at work and I had this coworker. She was the worst singer in the world, but she loved listening to music and was singing off key and everything. Sounded like a dying cat. So we just happened to have a discussion, and my other coworker was singing, and I brought up a comment. I said, I love when you sing because it's music to my ears. You can sing. And then, she happened to say, well, that particular person loves to sing too. And see, I'm a very blunt person. So I was like, oh yes, I know. I said, but see, the difference is you can sing, she can't. And she was so upset, even though everyone was laughing. I thought it was hysterical. But anyway, she was highly offended because she felt disrespected, even though what I was saying was the complete truth. She even knew was the truth because her response was, I know I can't, but it's still rude for you to say. Oh, at that point I did say, oh, I'm sorry for saying it, but it is the truth though. And she was upset, but eventually, as we talked about it, she saw I was right. But sometimes it brings to my next point. Sometimes people may feel disrespected because you're bringing out something that's a fault in them, so they get offended because they don't want you to recognize the weakness that they have. They want to keep it internal. Does that make sense? Let me say that again. Sometimes people feel disrespected because you're bringing out the fault that they have within themselves that they don't want everyone to know. So they feel disrespected. But see, there's a way to handle that. The best thing to always do when someone feels disrespected is to apologize. Like I said at the beginning of my video, some things that you will honestly not care if somebody did it to you can be highly offensive to someone else. So just learn to respect people. Respect their opinions, even if you don't agree. Respect the things that if they feel disrespected about, even though you don't think it's disrespectful. See, you gotta understand, not everybody is you. That's why we have person A and person B. So even though things may not always be perfect, respect people, because when they feel respected, they're gonna respect you back. And the number one thing is, you never know with the way you treat that person, if that same person can be the key person that can help you to get where you need to be, or that key person can have that say so that gives you the green light to get that promotion at work, or that green light to get the loan that you need, or that green light for whatever reason. Because everything, like I always say in all my videos, everything comes back full circle. So you have to learn how to respect others. That's my word for today. This is your girl Sarah Talks, and I'm out. Bye.